We are now in Lion Gate's portal. We are now in the frequency of Lion Gate, and this Lion Gate is deeply transformative. Things will not be the same after this Lion's Gate. The Lion's Gate peaks tomorrow, the 8th of August. But remember, with anything, when we're working with frequency and energy, it doesn't just peak and that's it, it goes. It takes time to dissipate out. So you will feel the effects of this Lion Gate's portal for the next few days. This Lion Gate's portal is activating the Mary Magdalene lines in a very, very powerful way. In the Journey to Oneness, which is my sacred circle that we hold each week, we are going deep into Mary Magdalene lines. And if you've heard me talk before, you will know as a twin flame, you are able to now hold those higher light frequencies, those light codes, and you transmute them down into the ley lines. The ley lines are Mother Earth's vibration. This is what is causing the awakening now, the shift. We are now seeing more and more twins awakening to the journey. This is because we are going through the biggest activation that we have seen here on the planet. We are now awakening those ancient codes, the ancient codes that are held by the divine feminine, those ancient codes of the Mary Magdalene line. And what is the Mary Magdalene line? Well, if you need to know more, we are working in Journey to Oneness, which is my beautiful membership. We work very deep spiritually on there. And we are working with the Mary Magdalene lines, and she shows us how she embodied that human aspect and also that divine aspect. This is very hard for you to shift through when you have led a really carbon-based, very dense ego way of living. But once you are activated onto this journey, you are now activated in the heart and the soul chakra. And you now are working with those spiritual gifts. You now have a deeper sacred connection that connects you to the whole, to the universe, to divine, to source. This is not easy to work through. This is not easy to understand, because you will never understand it from the mind and ego. That will keep you on an endless chase. Where you understand it is in the heart and in the soul. This will guide you back to the truth. And the truth of this journey right now, and the Lion Gates portal right now, for anybody who is on a twin flame journey, is there for you to now shift into those higher timelines. Yes, you may be in a separation, but the separation is the key to the journey. In the separation, do not fear separation. Separation is when twins come into alignment. If you are in separation, know that you now are aligning. You are now aligning for union. You are now aligning for those reunions, the reunions where the energy weaves in together. And how do you know if you're on a journey? If you're on the twin flame journey, you will know because you will feel this calling. You will try and get off the journey. You will want the big red button, but it will call to you. This journey activates. And the deeper you go on the journey, the deeper you know, deep within your soul, that this is a calling. It was a calling before you were even incarnated. Now, the divine masculines will be silent at this time. They will go silent because this energy feels so big and powerful. And it almost feels like divine masculine feels like they're drowning at the moment, but they are not drowning. Sometimes they have to feel like they're drowning in order to see the light. Remember, that beautiful quote by Rumi, within the darkness, that is where you find the light. The light is always, and your strength and your power is always found within the darkness. So if your divine masculine is quiet right now, if your energy feels like darkness, this is the time, divine feminine, when you come into purpose. Remember, on this journey, in a union, must always be found first before any outer union. You have to align with that wholeness, that fullness. You have to have that deep trust. It is the letting go. It is the full surrender. And it's not about part surrender. It's not about half doing it. It is about fully embodying it and going, no, I am the divine feminine. I know my boundaries. I know my worth. I am aligning with my soul purpose. And that is one of the other keys. As well as creating inner union, it's about aligning with purpose. What is your purpose? Why were you called down here on earth? This is not about waiting. This is not about, oh, I don't know if I'm ready. Divine feminine has always been ready. The codes that you hold, that you work with that light frequency that gets pushed down into the ley lines are there to activate not just you, but that whole beautiful effect around you. Remember, twins are called in at this time to assist with the new frequency that we are now embodying. And so your work, divine feminine, is to align with that inner union, to align with self, to really align with deep unconditional love. What is alignment for you? What is alignment? What is bringing you back to your truth, to your power? This is not about sitting and dimming your light and staying in waiting energy and going, oh, I'll just wait for divine masculine. Why isn't divine masculine turning up for me? This is about you going, I release, I let go. I choose the highest timeline. And right now, the highest timeline is there on this Lion Gates portal. You have this timeline, this 888 portal energy that is there waiting for you to choose. And the choosing is about going, I choose my highest timeline. I choose my inner union. I am the divine feminine and I am embodying this energy. I am not afraid of everything that I feel, and you will feel, I talk about those oscillations. You will feel those oscillations. Oscillations hit you, and when they hit, it rises. Listen to the vibration. It rises up. It doesn't just hit once, it rises up and it oscillates through you. And in those times, you will want to reach out. You will want to do those old addictive things. No, I bring it back to myself. I bring it back to my wholeness, my fullness. And I channel that energy that is rising. That sexual energy that is there to be channeled into your creative energy. And the masculine will peacock the energy round this Lion Gates portal. But you, instead of reaching out, you are going to step into the mystery. You are going to activate those codes, those Mary Magdalene codes of going, yes, I am my human self, but I am also embodying that divine self, that sacred feminine self that resides within me. I am no longer choosing a lowest timeline. I am choosing the highest timeline. And I take it in now. I embody it now. What can you do for yourself today? What do you need to do? Do you need to fully detox, get rid, release? Because let me tell you, twins cannot fully let go. But the divine feminine must surrender, must let go. And in the letting go, it allows divine masculine to embody the masculine, the divine essence, and to step forward. Wherever you are forcing the connection or chasing the connection, you are chasing outside of the self. The divine feminine must always embody that beautiful Mary Magdalene frequency of embodying the human self and the divine self. This is not about chasing, this is about magnetizing. And we magnetize when we align with soul. And where are you and your divine counterpart? One soul frequency. I hope this helps. If you need more help and support on your journey, my Twin Flame course is there. It gives you everything about the journey. My journey to oneness is there. That is where we do the deep inner work, shifting you into inner union, aligning you with your soul purpose. I send you much love, many blessings.